Hey guys, it's Krista Tyus here, and in today's video, I want to go over my morning routine. Now, I have never really been a morning person per se. Just a year ago, I would typically wake up around 11 a.m., noon, and I will work all the way up until 3 in the morning. And so I thought that's what, entrepreneurship was all about, was just hustle, hustle, hustle. You had to stay up to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You have to deprive yourself of sleep and then sleep until noon and then do it all over again. And what I've discovered by tweaking key behaviors in my day, like really establishing a routine, has not only helped me have more energy, it really helped me have more focus, but it's allowed me to increase my income exponentially. Okay, so I want to help you guys do the same. So if you are new to me, welcome. My name is Krista, and I help entrepreneurs with marketing and grow multi-six-figure firms. We geek out on Facebook and LinkedIn, and we utilize social media to attract our ideal clients, get on a telephone call with them, and then onboard them as a client. So I'm going to go over step by step exactly what I do, so you guys can really get an understanding of how I structure my day, so it can help you in turn create your what I call millionaire morning, and for you to really start crushing and blasting through your goals as well as your income goals. Okay, so my day starts off at 5 a.m. Now again, guys, I am not a morning person. Well, I didn't used to be a morning person. Now I'm a morning person, and starting my day at 5 a.m. has, for like the first couple of weeks was painful. Okay, I mean, it was so painful that I remember very vividly waking up one morning like questioning my existence, like, why am I even alive? Like, that's how painful it was for me, the waking up at that time at 5 a.m. Now, a little hack that has helped me wake up at 5 a.m. Well, it's two little hacks. One, you have to go to bed earlier. Okay, so no more going to bed at 11 p.m. Midnight, 1, 2, 3 in the morning. You cannot wake up at 5 a.m. going to bed at midnight. It's just not going to happen, and it's not healthy for you to do that. So I had to set a bedtime that a very earlier bedtime than normal, and so my current bedtime is between 9 and 10 p.m. I try to be in the bed by 9:30. And actually, after the first couple of weeks of waking up at 5 a.m., I naturally was tired around 9 p.m. I was naturally like crawling in my bed around 9:30. Okay, so that's the trick on number one on how to become a morning person and how to wake up early, is you just have to go to sleep at a much earlier time. So what I do, I have a evening routine, and I'll do that in the next video, but I have it actually set on my calendar, time to go to bed, and I start winding myself down. And then I have alerts and alarms for me to go to bed. Just like I have an alarm for me to wake up, I have an alarm for me to go to bed. It's like a trigger that it's like, okay, it's time to lay down. So that's just one of the little hacks that I definitely would recommend. The second hack is, if you want to get up out of the bed in the morning and you have a hard time getting out of the bed, you have to put your alarm in another room. Guys, this was a game changer for me. Okay, so I take my tablet or my cell phone. Actually, I don't even sleep with my cell phone in the bedroom any longer, and I put it in the bathroom, and I leave it on a charger, and I set my alarms. So what happens when the alarm goes off in the morning, guess what? I have to physically get out of the bed, go into the bathroom, and turn it off. And while I'm in there, it's like, okay, Krista, throw some water on your face. It's time to wake up. It's time to start your day. So that has really been very helpful for me. Like, every time, without a shadow of a doubt, that I go to bed with my phone next to me, I hit the snooze button every single time, and I do not wake up. So you have to put your device in another room that's going to physically allow you to get up and go get it and turn it off. Okay, so 5 a.m. we wake up, and we actually just do a little gratitude in the morning and tea. Okay. Okay, so in the morning, I'm really just trying to wake myself up. I do my affirmations. I have like sheets of affirmations. Some of you that follow me on Instagram, I showed you my bathroom. I have affirmations on my bathroom mirror. So I'm constantly, doing my affirmations, but also giving thanks to what I already have, my family, my friends, my health, everything that I have in this current present moment, I am grateful for, and I express that gratitude. I take time out just to be at peace with myself and to think, most importantly. Like, this is something that, when you are a very busy entrepreneur, you really don't have time just to think. So every single morning, I'm thinking about new ways that I can improve upon my industry, new ways on how I can deliver value to the marketplace. I'm constantly just thinking like, how would business be done in this industry in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, 15, 20 years out? And what can I do today to actually start, really living the future today? Like, what, products can I create? What services can I create that's actually going to help my clients get better results? So having time just to think is game changer. And you'll be surprised how many good ideas that you actually come up with in the morning. Okay. So we got gratitude, and then we have think, and my to-do list. Okay, so 5:30, I am looking at what all I need to accomplish for the day. I'm envisioning myself accomplishing it. Like, I need, by the end of the day, I'm going to be so happy that I got this out of the way, that it's off my shoulders. It's a finished project. And then I really start to figure out, well, based upon what I've written down the night prior, in my evening routine, how do I need to actually tackle my day going forward, and then really invoking those feelings and emotions right then and there. Like, if I want to feel accomplished, I'm like, yes, this is what we got to do. We about to get this out of the way. We're going to call this person. We're going to follow up on this email, like just tackling all of my biggest projects. Okay. So this is just me thinking, and then just getting ready to handle my day. Okay. Now, sometimes, depending on how early I go to bed and if I eat, I am starving around 5:30 in the morning. So sometimes I will actually cook breakfast around this time. I'll make some eggs and I'll eat some blueberries. But typically I try to eat that around 6 or 7 towards 8 a.m. Before I go to the gym. Now, 6 a.m. it gets fun. 6 a.m. is when I have my accountability call. And this is called my Millionaire morning call. Okay? Now, the great thing about this accountability call is that it's open to any and everyone who wants to establish a morning routine. So right now we have about 8 to 10 ladies and gents that hop on the morning call. And how it works is you hop on a call. It's a virtual call, so it's video, so I can see you, you can see me in the morning, and we go around the room and we state what we're going to work towards, what we're going to work on for the day. So it's really to help you build up that habit of waking up in the morning. So if you have people waiting for you at 6 a.m. to tell, for you to tell them what you're going to do today, it's like extra motivation to get up in the morning, right? And then if you have that accountability and you hear everybody else saying the things that they want to tackle for the day, it just gives you more motivation to go out and conquer your day. So this is a free accountability call that I created not only to keep myself accountable with my morning routine, but because I know there are so many people around the world that desire to wake up early. They desire to start their day. They want to be the motivated person to get up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. and to, really conquer all of their to-do lists, to really progress towards their goals in life. So if you want to check this call out, you definitely can. I'm going to put the link below so you can check it out. It's free to register. You just hop on in the morning, state the one thing that you're going to work towards, and then after that, you're going to get to work, okay? And it's just a great accountability group, and to really have a reason why to wake up early in the morning. Now, after this, or between 6 and 7, it's really tackling my one thing, okay? So normally, not normally, typically every day, I have like this one major thing that if I don't do anything else, I need to get this done. And so for you, I would definitely implore you to do the same thing. If you don't do anything else, as long as you got this one thing done, your day was a success. Oftentimes we have like 5, 10, 15 things on our to-do list of all the things that we want to accomplish. And we could, you know, really get hard on ourselves because we're like, oh gosh, like I still have all these things on my to-do list. I wasn't able to get them completed, and it just keeps building up and blah, blah, blah. Like it really is self-defeating when you aren't able to get through everything that you intended to get through. But when you only say, listen, this is my one thing that I need to work on, and I'm going to work on it first thing in the morning and get it done, your day, everything else is just gravy, right? So I want you to really think about what's the one thing that I can do today that's going to get me closer to my dreams, that's going to get me closer to my goals, whatever that is for you. And then work on that right there in the morning. For those first 2 to 3 hours, it should be more than enough time to get, you know, a substantial part of whatever that one thing is completed. And if it's a big one thing, chunk it out over a few days or a week or two. Now, this is where I typically eat my, I don't know why I put morning. We're just gonna put breakfast. Okay, so we eat our breakfast at around 8 a.m. and right now it's like 5 egg whites, 1 regular egg, and 1 cup of blueberries, and like, I think it's like a half a cup of spinach. That's my little shabam, and that's like specific to me for my fitness goals, okay? So I eat my morning breakfast, and I'm actually preparing myself for the gym, which is the next thing that I do. So from 9:30 to 11:30, yes, 2 hours in the morning, I am at the gym, and I am weight training, okay, for like 1.5 hours, and then I do cardio for 30 minutes, okay? So I'm not doing cardio for an hour, for 45 minutes. Right now we're only doing cardio for 30 minutes, but we're weight training the majority of the time. So we're lifting weights, we're fatiguing the muscles in the hopes to actually create muscle definition and actually build the muscle. So some of you that has been following me, you know that I am competing or will be competing in my first time, I'll be an amateur. Well, I am an amateur bodybuilder, and we'll be competing in the bikini division level. So this is just for my fitness goals. Surely you probably don't need to be in the gym for 2 hours. 30 minutes will probably be very, you know, good for you for your fitness goal. 30 minutes to an hour each day would help, you know, the majority of most people hit their fitness goals, okay? Now, the great thing about all of this is that, you know, just from 5 a.m. to noon, I've gotten, you know, most of everything that I want accomplished. I've worked out, I've eaten, I've probably drank, you know, from working out for 2 hours straight. I've probably drank almost a half gallon of water by this time. I've done my gratitude. I've had time to think about my business, on how I want to grow it, on how I want to contribute more value to people and to the marketplace. And then I've also helped a lot of other people by holding them accountable at 6 a.m. and helping them hit their goals. So just from 5 a.m. to noon, your girl is rocking, okay? We are rocking and rolling. Now from noon to 9 p.m., that's just work, you know, that's having sales calls with prospects who are looking for, you know, help with their marketing. That's, you know, working on my business, creating more content. That's picking my children up from school and spending time with them and cooking dinner. Like, this is just my day. Now, sometimes depending on, you know, really how hard I'm pushing myself, like what projects I have coming up, how much sleep that I've been getting, sometimes I will take a nap for about 45 minutes to an hour, but somewhere between, you know, 1 and 2 p.m. typically. And that's just if my body needs it. Like, I just listen to my body. If my body is just like, we're not going any further today, right now, you need to take a break, then I definitely will listen to my body. Because one thing, you know, when you are in the gym, you're actually weight training for 2 hours straight and actually really intense, you know, you are putting a lot of stress on the body. And so I am I have to really listen to how I'm feeling, pay attention to how my body is responding, how my brain is responding, and give it a break. Okay, so just wanted to throw that out there. It's completely okay to take a 30-minute to 1 hour nap in the middle of your day if you need to rest and recharge yourself. So some of the things that I noticed about this is that, I didn't start off with a morning routine. I just started off with one bedrock habit, okay? And what I'm gonna say here for you guys, if you really want to change the way in which you operate your life and, the things that you're able to accomplish, it really only starts with one bedrock habit. And what's going to be that bedrock habit for you? So for me, it looked like this. For me, it just looked like, oh man, I want to lose weight. And hey, while I'm losing weight, why not try to see if I can get my body in the best shape that it could possibly be in order to compete in a competition, a bodybuilding competition. So it just started with weight training, right? This was my bedrock habit. When I go back and I look to see, like, how did me waking up at 5 a.m. and me being this routine person, me being this morning person, me being this disciplined person, how did all of this come about? And it really started off with one bedrock habit that inspired, me wanting to be better in all areas of my life. So for instance, after I started weight training, then it was about really eating better. Right? Because there's no point in going to the gym for 2 hours if you're just going to blow it on a cheeseburger and fry. So I was forced to figure out how to eat better, and I ended up hiring a coach that specializes in nutrition for bodybuilders. So he created a custom meal plan for me, and so I just went shopping. Actually, I found a lady that prepares the food for me weekly, and now I eat 5 times per day, right? Because based upon, my nutritional coach, this is what I need to do based upon my fitness goals and how I need to eat. So not only am I eating better, but I'm eating very consistently. So now it's cutting out all of that snacking that I used to do, snacking on potato chips or, eating some junk food or anything like that. Like, I'm actually able to stay on track and stay fulfilled because every 2 to 3 hours I'm eating, right? Weight training also made me drink more water, right? So 1 gallon of water a day is what I'm supposed to be doing. I probably get through about halfway to a third way through on my gallon of water. So I typically drink anywhere between 2.5 to 3 liters of water today, and I'm supposed to be at 4 liters of water. But that was a hell of a lot better that I was doing before I was weight training. Like, I would be lucky if I got in 3 glasses of water or even 2 glasses of water. Like, I literally was dehydrated. And when you are dehydrated, your body stores water because it thinks that it's not going to get any more of it. And so, but you also just can't function. Like, just the lack, like, basic essentials people take for granted, such as water, eating healthy, getting a good night's rest. Like, that stuff contributes so heavily towards you becoming more focused and having more energy, right? So weight training contributed to that. Weight training also contributed to me going to sleep and having 8+ hours. Because me and my coach found that when I was working out on the days where I've only had about 2 to 3 hours of sleep because I was preparing for a launch or I was getting, content ready for you guys, I was pretty crappy in the gym the next day. Like, I didn't have enough energy. I was yawning every 5 minutes. I really couldn't get through my sets. I was distracted. So not only did weight training allow me to eat better, drink more water, but it also, it really forced me to get more sleep so I can perform better the next day, right? Weight training also set up a routine for my business, right? Now that I had a fitness routine, I established a business routine that allowed me to stay on track with my goals. So now it's like, okay, right after the gym, it's straight into business mode. Right before and after the gym, actually, it's just straight into business mode, because I know my energy is very limited. And I can only go for so long, and I have to maximize my energy while I can. So like having my weight training routine allowed me to establish my business routine. And let me see if I can think of something else that it allowed me to do. So what else? I know it's something else up here. But yeah, I'm just gonna say just building better habits, guys. Also, you know, you could put in here clarity, you know, you could put in here confidence, right? Because now that, you know, I've lost, you know, 15 plus pounds over the past, you know, 60, 90 days, now I have more confidence, you know, I have more clarity about my life, because now I have an established routine. Now I have just more energy and focus, because I'm eating better. I have more water that I'm consuming, and so everything else just comes together cohesively. So what I've done and what I'm going to give you guys is this little habit tracker that I created for myself. So I just put down all of the habits that I do every single day, or all of the habits that I am committed to doing every single day. So you really have to look at, like, what type of life do I want to have? You guys are in complete and utter control over your life and how it plays out, how your day plays itself out. So write down everything that you want to accomplish. Like for me, waking up at 5:30 a.m., weight training, cardio, eating 5 meals, giving gratitude, learning something new, you know, focused attention with my children. Like, these are all the things that I want to be committed to do every single day. And what I do, I put this up in my bathroom on my mirror, and I look at it. So one, as a reminder, but two, so I can go back and actually tick it off and put an X, put a check mark next to all of the things that I want to accomplish for my day. So guys, this has allowed me to have, you know, really consistent $20,000 to $30,000 months in my business, just having a core routine, really starting off with one bedrock habit. Now, your habit doesn't have to be weight training. It could just be, you know, waking up at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. It could just be, you know, starting to drink more water. You could change this habit out to anything, and I pretty much guarantee you, you will see a ripple effect in your life on what's going to happen after you establish one core positive habit in your life. You're going to see it ripple out to everything else, because subconsciously your mind is going to be like, oh, we're doing something good here. Like, let's keep this up throughout the day. Let's see what other good stuff that we can do. And you're just going to start implementing and establishing more and more positive behaviors that's actually going to contribute to your success. So if you're interested in waking up and winning with me, it's a free Millionaire Morning accountability call. I don't sell anything, guys. This is legit just to not only keep myself accountable, but also help other people wake up and really win, really, you know, establish better routines. People say, well, Krista, how do you stay so motivated? And it's not really so much as motivation. It's really about having a core routine, having a core habit that you are consistent on every single day. And it's really changing your mind frame on the type of person that you are. So before, I would say, oh, I'm not the type of person to wake up at 5 a.m. I'm not a morning person. Now I say I'm a morning person. I'm the type of person that wakes up at 5 a.m. I'm the type of person that eats 5 meals per day, and I meal prep and I meal plan. I'm the type of person that carves out dedicated attention to my children and for my children every single day. I'm the type of person that goes to bed at a decent hour so I can wake up energized and renewed. I'm the type, you know, and you have to change your perception on yourself, your paradigm shift, your mental attitude around who you are as a person if you want to really win this game. Really not only become the best person that you possibly can, but also to help more people in the process and have a bigger impact and influence. So I put the links below. Check them out. If you want to wake up and win with me in the Millionaire Morning Call, go ahead and do so, and I'll check you guys in the next video. Bye.